Kipombe kabisa.
Kamati inayochunguza mauaji ya Shakahola kwa sasa inaandaa vikao na wadau wa shamba kubwa la Chakama ambapo mili ya watu zaidi ya 300 ilifukuliwa. Ni kupeleke moja kwa moja hadi kwenye kamati hiyo ya bunge la Seneti, tusikilize mahojiano hayo.
So can you help us understand as a committee, if he is not on the land, in your view, do you also want the same thing that you not on the land? And if so, then would that apply that he is also just a regular water that is not having engagement with, even at an equal level, to get him removed from the land, or any other negotiation when it's quoted in your land that and that may allow you to continue occupying the land and doing activities there. Because definitely, when I read the political law, you don't have any program that you're not able to stand and engage.
Thank you, Senator. Over to you, Madam Mumo, and over to you, Akili. You can continue answering those issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and honorable members. I will start with the last concern, the last issue that has been raised by the honorable member virtually, that Mackenzie is a high-profile squatter. Honorable Chair, I want to state that my clients had no interaction with Mackenzie as an individual, and his high-profile state that now is being advanced before this committee only came after the activities were discovered. Otherwise, he was a normal squatter, just like any other squatter. And because my clients had no inclination of what kind of squatters they are, they all appeared as just squatters who come into your land, and before you remove them, others join them, and before you know it, they begin to sell to each other. Yes, indeed. There was a time my clients engaged some of the squatters, not Mackenzie, to agree on their moving out of their property. It's not that they have never engaged them. They've engaged them, asking them to get out of their property. And as I've stated in my write-up, when that was not possible, that is when my clients went to the police station at Langobaya and made a report because of these people who are actually almost refusing to get out of their land. So my clients have not sit down pretty when their land is being invaded. And Honorable Chair, I would also want to point out on the issue that has been raised by the Honorable Member here about why the members or the shareholders of Chakama Ranch have not followed up on the payments and all that. There is actually a case in Malindi court in regard to this. They have not received the balance of the payment of the purchase price. And that is the position which we have stated. And this is something which is in court now. And the money is somewhere between the settlement fund trustee and the council who did the transaction. And we are not going to name names here. But Chair, you can carry on with your investigation on this issue. And indeed, my clients have always pursued to be able to get payment for the balance. Up to now, they've not received it, and it's not that they've relented on it. As I've said, there is a matter in court in Malindi in regard to this issue.
Chair,
I think the council is becoming.
Sorry, allow Senator, allow Shakila.
Thank you, Chair.
Point of order.
Chair, I think we went to Shakahola and we saw with our eyes that there were no squatters. Maybe, Chair, we need to make a trip with the owners of the ranch to Shakahola for them to show us exactly where these squatters they are talking about are. Because in our visit, we did 2 visits and we never saw any squatters, Chair. And those lands which Mackenzie is occupying, it is actually near the road. It's not very far from the road. Unless those squatters are inside, but we would really want to see them. So we need to make a trip to Shakahola with the owners of the ranches to tell us, number 1, where the squatters are, number 2, whether Mackenzie is in their land or the government land. Number 3, Chair, maybe he can tell us, the lawyer, when was this case filed in Malindi? Thank you, Chair.
Chair,
yes.
Allow me to say
Yes,
this.
yes, Senator.
I expect the legal counsel to be more serious. I think it's too casual, Chair, and I will explain why. You cannot give us a report, Mr. Wakili, that is Kayingu, without full disclosure. You don't give us, a position about the court case.
Tunaendelea kufuatilia